As some of you may have heard, Scalebound, the Xbox One and Windows 10, I believe, game to be released this year, originally 2016, but I think it got pushed back, right? It has been cancelled completely. A lot of people say that, just articles here and there, they say it's due to the relationship between Microsoft and Platinum Games, not being able to make deadlines, stressful work environments, management issues, but I'm sure there are more complications than I'll be able to comprehend. Like, there's more to it than just, like, something you can explain in one sentence. To be honest, I wasn't really super excited about this game when I first saw it last year. I think it was E3. But it is a game I would like to try. My only issue with the game was just the main character design, who really didn't seem to fit the whole fantasy-esque universe, with his jeans, headphones, and just his overall cocky character design, which reminds me of Dante from the DMC reboot and Toon Blast from Paragon, oddly enough. However, if you think about it, his outfit, which flows against the environment, can be played into his rebellious attitude. He's like the one against, he's like fighting against the entire world kind of thing, maybe it's like timeline, whatever. It can be played off well if executed correctly in the story, and not just some punk for the sake of having a punk, for reaching a younger audience. Gameplay also made me feel nostalgic for that co-op sense, from like Lost Planet 2 or even Monster Hunter. And it's been a while since I played those games, because I don't have like Nintendo 3DS to play the recent Monster Hunter games. Nor is Lost Planet 2 alive. I mean, I think the servers are still up, but there's nobody playing it, right? You can bring up to 4 friends fighting large, like a large enemy or monster in a huge battlefield. Like, everybody just does their own thing, and contributes in their own way. It doesn't require that super strict holy trinity. It's closer to like an arcadey casual sense, but it's still hard in its own way, right? Scalebound, I think, would have been a great addition to the line of exclusives for Xbox One. Now, please don't get me wrong, but like the Xbox One already has a great library of exclusives, but I feel like Scalebound would have introduced a fresh representation as a new IP to its roster and open up similar games in the future with similar genres, because like Scalebound is like more Japanese RPG, like open world Japanese theme here and there, right? I feel like Xbox could, or like the community could use more of those games. That's just my opinion though. I don't know how many other like Xbox One exclusives, like Japanese RPG exclusives it has. I know they share some with like Sony here and there, like some Final Fantasy games or Tales games, right? But like exclusives of its own, right? I mean, this is just my personal opinion, which is based on a lot of ignorance, I'd say. But the Xbox One for me doesn't really seem like a gaming system. It seems more like a home entertainment system. I'm not saying it can't play games, but it just seems like recently how Microsoft is sort of selling it, right? I feel like they're focusing more on PC for the games and having Xbox One with all these like features for the home system, theaters, apps and things like that, but not necessarily for gaming. It's just me though. And also, if you compare it to Sony, ignoring the console war aside, like there's competition obviously between Sony and Microsoft, but like to a healthy degree, right? Like Sony, when you think of Sony, you just think PS4. When you look at Microsoft, that's split between PC and Xbox One, in my opinion at least. I think Microsoft maybe they would just spend the resources on the PC. I don't know, but they kind of canceled the game too. The game was coming out for PC and Xbox One either way, but like they just scrapped it all together. I'm sure it's more than that, but maybe it had something to do with the decision to just scrap the game entirely, right, and not go so much for the games, but more so like other things. I mean, the game was in development for 4 years. That's a lot of resources just wasted. You know what I mean? Like Scalebound isn't gonna see the light of day any day soon. Wow. Near Near Tomato, just kind of call it Tomato, is the Platinum Games next in line. So hopefully it delivers without any problems. I haven't played the demo yet, but I'm super excited for it. It looks very well polished. And that's the thing too. Scalebound looked really polished at the same time, right? It's just the main character. And Platinum Games is also making a Grand Blue Fantasy game, which is a series that I know of. I just never really got into, which kind of looks cool. There's already gameplay. And I think they're making a mobile Final Fantasy game called Lost Order, I think. With the cancellation of Scalebound, this kind of reminds me of that time when Blizzard canceled, I think it was supposed to be an MMORPG, like a future sci-fi kind of thing, but then they scrapped it. and they developed it into Overwatch. I think that's how it happened. I say I think a lot. I'm sorry. I just don't know where to get my facts correctly because there's like 50 million articles online. I mean, Scalebound is officially crossed off the list for now. But what if another game, or even a better one, comes out of it, you know? I mean, this kind of happened similarly before where, well, not similarly, you know, Bayonetta came out, yada yada yada, and then, you know, like Bayonetta 2, right? They had to get funding and support from Nintendo. Like, Nintendo picked it up, right? So what if Nintendo picks up Scalebound? You know what I mean? Or like a similar thing to it. I mean, Platinum Games have made a lot of good games over the years. You know, Metal Gear Rising, Bayonetta, Transformers Devastation, Legend of Korra, which was kind of fun for a few dollars, I'd say. And they even made Vanquish a long time ago, like 2009 or something. I think it was way too early for its time. Not a lot of people know about that game. Like, these guys can make good games, and I'm hoping that the future projects can get proper management needed. Because it's sad to see, like, a game that's been worked on for so long, and with the quality that they produced, just canceled. Right? Like, there were a lot of people excited for the game. Like, I was semi-excited, I wasn't fully convinced, but like, I didn't hate the game by any means. I still wanted to try it, honestly, right? But like, just let me know what you guys think. Like, were any of you excited to see the game? Like, were you guys excited to play it and get it? Did you guys even have an Xbox One? I mean, like, it was also available on Windows 10, potentially, so. I mean, it does look really nice, I'll say that too. But either way, guys, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Just let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think.
Let's go, big guy!